All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. All right, just checking Kaudak, MKO, SNK, Josh, good morning. Adam Perez, Brad, Sheila, good morning. James, how are you, sir? MKO, good to see you. Steven, how are you, Steven? Omer, how are you? All right, so big news is at the top of the hour. We have Fed Chair Powell speaks, right? So that's going to be a big deal. Good morning, Maria. All right, big rally in the past few days. We have a one candle reversal on the 200 NT Rinko. If we break 885, that will set the stage for reversion to the mean continuation trade to 848. So at 85, that is a critical kind of area for us right there. ES is selling off 85. It looks like it's going to be coming here. All right, so when we look at ES from the perspective of intraday, you really have to break 4203 in order for this candle to mimic what we're seeing in NQ. Yeah, we have harmony zone number 1 and 2 to the short side. Harmony zone number 1 is 908.5 by 18.5. Then the second one is 33.5 by 43.5. Okay, so that's an inception trade short that they just put on. I'm gonna be patient and just kind of wait and give the market a little bit of time. Globex is 908.5, so we're not too far away from Globex, and you're getting a market that is just choppy in anticipation of news, right? A big deal is breaking 888 into 85. That will lead us to selling pressure to start taking hold. The longs will take control above 924, and right now they're not showing us really that much conviction. Whole lot of chop right here. You gotta break 90 again. That will pick up some steam and momentum. Right now, you're getting a market that's literally sideways around Globex. So not much to do here, unless you're gonna try to get 5 points to 10 points in a very, very tight range. Good job, MKO. Good job, buddy. So did you get funded? You're in a PA right now? Is that what it is? All right, just breathe, relax, take small value trades, meaning, keep your risk in control. Don't stress over it. Give yourself 25 trades and 10 days to worth of risk. Just breathe, breathe. Vitali, good morning. So here comes that 90. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna post some orders just to make sure my system is running accurately. Okay, so that's a sell above the market. We're gonna put a buy under the market here. Okay, I mean that's coming in fairly quickly. That's good. We're hitting Globex again. There's a captain setup switch trade on the 30 and Rinko long. Okay. So we're getting a mixed market. So why is it a mixed market? For two reasons. Reason number one, the 200 NT Rinko and the 100 NT Rinko are out of sync. So that's the first reason. Second, we are trading in and around Globex. Okay. So those are two good reasons why the market is like literally in a chop mode where the shorts are not convincing, the longs are not convincing. And both of them are chopping in and around Globex. And that's an area where we should be very apprehensive about placing any orders right now, especially with the news coming up at the top of the hour, economic news, or the Powell speak, basically. So we're going to spend that first 15-minute, maybe half an hour, just basically watching price action and making assumptions about behavior. So we're gonna make assumptions about what the market should do, and if we're accurately assessing that, and we're showing that we're connecting with the market, then That's going to put me in a position where I could trade it. Ooh. So we're hitting harmony zone number 1, and the top end of it is 918 half. Harmony zone number 2 is 33 by 43 half. I'll be back. Yeah, good morning, Safe. Good morning. All right. Let's take a look at ES. So a break below 220 will be significant for ES on the short side. We're still on the 50 NT Renko. We're not even anywhere close to closing this candle either way. So that's actually uh, more consolidation in ES than NQ. NQ is showing more weakness. So it's funny how that works. Like, yesterday there was NQ is very strong, ES was very weak, or weaker the past couple of days, relatively speaking, and then now NQ is weaker than ES. So you're getting a market that does that. So the 890 is important. So we got about, what is that, 13 minutes to the top of the hour. So if this high right here holds, we flush below 90, we get to the 880. The 50 NT Renko will close. I mean, the 100 NT Renko will close lower, and that will set the stage for a continuation selling pressure that can take us all the way down to that 858, then the 840. So those are the levels that will start showing up if we start breaking below that 90. So that rally and that reversal is important. We're trying to hold it here. Okay. That's good to see. That's good to see. Around 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Good morning, Ken. How are you? Yeah, Nick, it's. I thought I was talking in the mic here. Sorry about that. But we took that short. We were hoping to see a bigger flush into the 70s and 60s. But just I think that the market is a little bit apprehensive, waiting for Powell speak. Paddle, yeah, we took the short side. Thank you, Cow Dog, for answering, Nick. Yeah, it's an NT Rinko. It's a Ninja Trader range chart. Ninja Rinko, that's the name of it. Yeah, Frida, slow and choppy so far. Powell at the top of the hour. iFrag, you should be able to hear me right now, right? Okay, so what we're seeing here is the 200 and the 100 are in sync right now on the short side. We're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. We're coming up to that 94 half 97. That area is shortable area against that 905. Yeah, we're just 1 minute away from that, from him speaking. So I don't necessarily want to be in any position right now. Oh, you know what? Yeah, my bad. It's in an hour. My bad. So there's nothing at the top of this hour. It's the next one. I kind of thought about it. I was like, why is he speaking this early? All right. Well, if that's the case, here you go. Ah, come on. Yeah, I was a little bit lethargic with that one. See that one? I mean, I was just talking about it. It was like, that 94 to that 98 is shortable. That's an area where the shorts can step in. So let me cancel that order and just pick another spot here. But it's 9 o'clock, top of the hour. And let's draw our channels. All right, let's see if we can get an entry point. Not 89 is my entry point. Oh, nope. canceling that order. So here you see how they rejected that in ES. They rejected that channel, top of that channel. Now the key to all of it is below 220. You break that 220, you break that trend line into the 19. Momentum will start picking up into the 16th. And that's what you're trying. They're trying to do that at least. Man, I needed that 89. It's good. It's good. We're reading the market correctly. So let's just keep working. We'll catch them. Oh, those double switches right here. Yeah, that was a it was fairly clear signal here. That was a clear signal there. I tried it. I mean, I tried it after it passed and it wouldn't come back up to that level again. We tried the 89, we did not get there. And now you're seeing the scenario unfolding. Good decisions, good decisions. That's what we want to do today, just make good decisions, right? So we talked about our targets, right? The 858 and the 840, right? We talked about that. So that's kind of the natural progression of price right here. right here. Let's see. This is all continuation patterns within channel number one of price action right here. Everything is here from this point on. Once the market failed this captain setup into a switch trade, that whole structure has been nothing but shorting the rallies, which I mean, we kind of talked about it. We talked about the market being in harmony, and it did. The 200 and the 100 are in sync, and you know these rotations are producing. So we're looking for this target. The only issue here that I'm seeing is like we're getting so close to that initial 858, and the market is just they're stabilizing. They're trying, at least. They're trying to stabilize it. Now, if this candle that we are seeing here closes lower, that can be the trigger to, it will be a switch trade into a flush into that target. So I'll wait for that. And you know they got here close. I'm gonna just do one contract right here, and I'm gonna put the order 65.75. Okay. Let them. Let them close that candle, then I'll take a quick look. If they close it above, then obviously I'm going to leave it alone. Yeah, that's what they did. All right, that's fine. No trade. No trade. They're coming back to that middle of the range right here. We want to see if they establish channel number 2. And typically that channel number 2 is going to happen between the 87 to the 81. If we start breaking anything above 90, then that will shift the market a little bit here. All right, so that would be channel number 2. If that candle closes. If this candle closes, that'll be channel number 2. Yeah. So 73. ES is responding. That's good. That's good. Yeah. 63. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I think healthy as well. They're all waiting for Powell to speak. But I mean there's opportunities. I mean, you know, sometimes that you'll get a reaction and a counter reaction ahead of Powell speaking. So we'll see. So as long as we can see we understand price action. As long as we see it, then I'll trade it. If I don't see it, I don't trade it. So right now, multiple attempts at breaking to that 585, and they continue to challenge the narrative here. Okay, but these rallies are not forceful and not convincing. But I'm not gonna get ahead of them. I want a break of that 62 if I can get there. Well, I mean, at that point, we're gonna get, if we break 62, we're gonna break the 58. Okay, so the odds are they're gonna do a counter trend, try to shake people. You could see the early signs that they're breaking channel number 2. Okay, so that's what they're trying to do here. So that this may be a minor counter trend. ES is making a higher low. We're still trading within the downward channel. So we'll see how far they want to take it. So I'm going to wait on my shorts. I'm not going to get... So as long as we are within channel 1 and channel 2, we are looking to be active in the short side. If we start breaking above it, then we are in a transitional period in which we are looking to see what the market is trying to do. Okay, so a couple of scenarios. As long as we continue to trade under 902 as 75, the market can reverse and reestablish the short narrative. If we start breaking anything above it, then you're most likely going to close above glowbacks, which will lead itself to more choppy action at that point, because the shorts are going to come in around glowbacks, then the longs were going to try to defend it between a whole number and glowbacks. See that whole number 900 and glowbacks at 908 and a half. This area right here, this zone, is going to be a big fight between the bulls and the bears right there. Okay, then you have harmony zone number 1, and harmony zone number 1 is 908 half by 918 half. So that area is going to be, they're going to have a food fight. Okay, so if they get there, I would be looking at rejection patterns off of it and a lower high and a cloud that is negative in order for me to participate on the short side. We also talked about if the market fails to go up to 903 and just reverses here, that will set the stage for a short. ES, they're still trading in this choppy range. All right, I'm going to step away for just a moment. Well. That's what they want to do, huh? That's what they want to do. So now, if you're looking at the 100 and the 200, they're out of sync again. And here comes the food fight. Here it comes. So the early signs of a counter trend, and we talked about it, is right here. Right here. And that's why I was saying, just, first be careful of your shorts. If the market start doing this, it's going to put us in a transitional period where we're going to try to figure out what the market is trying to do. And then we identified the zones, harmony zone number 1, Globex, and that 900 to 908 as an area where the market is just going to, start to create noise in this area. So they go from out of balance, which is this area, to imbalance in this area. And the odds are you're going to see trickery, market being tricky here. They run it up and they pull it back, and the pullbacks can be a little bit more exaggerated than a normal market. There's going to be noise here. So if you're looking at ES, we're starting to break out of that channel, not in a convincing way either. So the bottom line is what? You have 38 minutes to Powell speak, and you are in a noise area. So what we want to see from this market is them reversing right here, then making another attempt at it that is a lower high, and I want to see the cloud shift from positive to negative, and that will set me up for a continuation trade short. Okay, if the market trades anything close to or above harmony zone number 2, structurally that will change the narrative back to long, and that price, those prices are 33 by 43. Okay, so if we break here, make a higher low, not a lower high, a higher low, and then bust into the 30s, yeah, the narrative is changing now. So we know what we're looking for from the short side, and I know what I'm looking for from the long side. And it's just a function of waiting. This area right here, I've been here so many times. Everybody knows it. Whenever the market is trading in Globex, it's choppy. And look what we're doing here. You see that zone from that 58, from 958 to the 850. You're looking at the Globex band, right? And Globex band is notorious for traps and counter trends. So now we know the environment. We know what we're looking for from the long side. We know what we're looking for from the short side. We know the areas we need to avoid trading in. And now it's just a function of being patient and waiting for things to set up in our way. Yeah, and Leah, that's what's happening right here. It's everybody's waiting for Powell, but we cannot just be passively waiting for Powell to speak. We have to understand the structure of the market. So when he speaks, we can take advantage of it because we've been following the market and reading it. Vitali liquidity is at 26. Could be. Let's see here. That's a whole lot of chop. At 42.28 is the close of this trend. So if we close that level, then we will set the stage for a bullish mode to the market. All right, how's everybody doing so far? Across the board. Adam, any trades? Brad, Sheila, James, any trades? Ken, how you doing, buddy? MKO, breathe. breathe. Steven, any trades? Omer, I'm sure you took advantage of that captain setup switch trade. That's your kind of trade, Omer. Oh, you didn't take advantage of that one? Okay, that's fine. Okay, Stephen Long. Down small across the board, couple small scalps. Negative 500 on Adam. That's not a big deal. No watching. Okay, all right. So I think everybody is waiting for direction. Two trades plus 415. Good for you. What did you take? The longs or shorts? Okay. All right. The food fight. Here you go. The food fight right here. I mean, there's obviously an opportunity to fade that, and we're saying that, we're gonna wait, and we want to see a pullback, and then we want to see a run back up, and we want to see a lower high, and then a cloud that shifts from positive to negative. Then that justifies a continuation trade short into that first target. Yeah, and ES is percolating. Yeah, I mean they're still trying here. They're facing resistance, right? They're facing resistance. So we're getting the narrative in NQ a lot more clearer than the ES trade. I mean, we're getting a lower high here, but there's no shift in the clouds. So I mean, that's just a minor lower high. We need something more than that. All right, we got less than a half an hour for Mr. Powell is hijacking the price action. That's what he's doing. There you go. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. See that food fight? All right. We want to see if the market establishes channel number 2. Okay, so -3, -4. Yeah, this market is looks like it's getting ready for that short, getting ready for that 858. That's what it's looking ready for. Now it's just a function of an ES is kind of failed that attempt, and now it's back to that 20, and the 20 was critical. Right, let's see a couple of things here. We still have some time before Powell speaks. Let's channel number 1. We want to see channel number 2. And here comes channel number 2 established. All right, so now anything under 880, 870 is what's going to trigger the market to flush. Okay. And anything above 908 is going to trap these shorts right here. Remember what we said. We said we want to see this behavior. In addition to it, I want to see the cloud shift negative, and then, you know, signals to get me involved. The 200 and the 100 on NQ are out of sync right now. Almost, yeah. Don't fall for that kind of shenanigans, Adam. Don't fall for that. You literally have to establish 2 channels in order for you to start measuring risk against the break of channel number 2. And a lot of time what they do, Adam, is they break channel number 1, establish channel number 2, and then run it all the way back up and trapping everybody in it. So what saves you from being stuck in that or getting trapped in that is waiting for the cloud to shift and waiting for channel number 2 to break and retest. And that keeps you away from trades that does this, where it looks like it's, oh my God, it's shifting, and all of a sudden, boom, it takes off. So all right, 20 minutes to Pal speak. So the critical price for the shorts are 82 to 80. You break that, then things can start progressing. If we come up to the 85 and bounce right back up, that's almost tells me that the longs are taking control. So we gotta be conscious of that. Yeah, if they close that at 96, then you're gonna bust this rotation into 95 and potentially 908. So this current candle that we are in here, the close of it, if we start breaking the 80, that tells us one story. If we break above 96, it's going to tell us another one. So you're looking at ES right now. They just provided us with a switch trade short right here at that 220. So a break below 219 is going to pick up some speed and momentum, and then we can start migrating toward the 17, and that flush in NQ will follow. So the shorts are gathering, they're getting their act together here. Here you go. All right. Now let's see. The cloud is shifting. Let's see. All right, here we go. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm going to put an order right here. What time is it anyway? We got 15 minutes. Okay. 90.75, and then my stop is going to be above the 900. And I hope they fill me. Closing the 78 is also a signal. They just did it right here. Yeah, they just did it right here. So the expectation from this is to see a punch into target number 2, which is 70.75 against that high. I'm being a little bit more patient here, but it's not like there's a lot of momentum here, right? Yeah, I'm not sure I would even keep that order if they flip this candle up, because that'll be a switch trade. But I like this structure. But you know, there's not a lot of momentum. But this is a signal to go short, to target 2 and potentially target number 3 and the close of the 858. ES is cooperating with this idea as well. Here you go. You're gonna start seeing it happen here. Now you're gonna start seeing it. The only issue is we got the Powell speak in less than 15 minutes. And that's keeping me away from this short right here. We'll see. There you go. So yeah, they gave you 5 points. They're going to give you a whole lot more here in a second. Did anybody jump in on that one? Let's just pause here. Should follow my own read, right? I mean, I saw it. It's just I was saying, okay, I don't want to take it. I want to take it up here at the 90. It will give me better risk profile. But that right here was a signal into that. And there's a good chance that we will get to target number 3. Here we go. At least we got one in the room that took it. Good job, Brad. I mean, the logic, I mean, you understood the logic, obviously, right? Now you should see, boom. I could even count it for you. You should see it here happen very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I could count down. 3, 2, 1. Flush. Come on. If we're only that good, huh? Well, the logic here is break the channel, come and retest, and that is not a switch trade, Adam. That's a railroad short. The railroad short into a switch trade, but now they're putting a captain setup here. So now the key would be to break that captain setup under 68, and that will set the stage for a continuation trade to 858. Yeah, we're too close to this news item, and I just tried to avoid it, but that was a good one here. 87, 86. Yeah, that would have been 86. What's wrong with me? 86. 86. 66. All right, 9 minutes, 9 minutes. Yeah, the market is constantly goes in and out of channels. It's just it has to follow a structure. So you learning how to draw these channels are going to be very important to you. Gives you a lot of information. A lot. Well, don't think like that, Adam. Just you think about it from the decision-making process. Just make good decisions. That's all you're gonna do. That's the job. The job is not to make money. Money is the outcome. The job is making good decisions. Gordy, good morning. You could make good decisions and end up losing money. You could make bad decisions and end up making money. So it's just one of those things. MS Healthy, hello, good morning. Okay, so you see that 68, you break it, 58 is gonna come in, and I think they're trying to flush the market into the announcement, or into Powell speak. Yeah, Stephen, you may want to share with people what you've been observing. So far we managed to put on one trade, was successful, and I'm looking for the next one. What we're seeing right now is the 200 NT Rinko and the 100 are in sync. They got in sync again. So that is very important for us to see, and that put us clearly in the short bracket, as long as Globex of 908.50 holds. We established channel number 1 on NQ, and we want to see if they're going to break that 68 or not. But we're just so close. I mean, if they close this candle at 68 and a quarter, I should be going short, right? But we got that news coming up, so it's going to put me in the neutral. I'm going to stay on neutral and just watch it and see how price action is going to behave. Okay, 5 minutes. The video is shaking today. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to top of the hour. Hello, Gordy and MS Healthy FX. Okay. Patience, patience, patience. All right, so ES, they had that switch trade. They broke below the 20. They're retesting the 22. They closed that candle at 19 and a quarter. That will be a continuation trade, and the target will be 217. Then the next target from 217 will be 213. The market is setting itself up for a short. That's what the market is setting itself for. Just be aware of that. I don't want to be in any positions. No, that's a very smart idea, Adam. That's a very smart idea. I'm trying to talk myself from participating too, because, wild price action here. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. How is everybody doing so far? Well, we already asked you that, so let's leave that alone for now. And here it comes. Boom. Short, short, short. That's the shorts right here coming in, protecting channel number 1 and heading toward our trend target of 858.5. Target number 3 is 860.25. Once that happens, you know, we talked about the 48.40 level as the next rotational target, but they need to break that 585. You know, this is multiple times they came to that level earlier, and then they boom, bounce right back up. So we need that flush and a break. Keep jacking with people. You got 1 minute. Okay, it's 10 o'clock, top of the hour. All right, let's see it. I mean, they bouncing that right back up here. So you want to see a close of 873.5. If they do that, then that will set us up for channel number 2. At least we can measure risk against channel number 2 if they decide to close that candle under there. See, the issue with him talking, I mean, he may is he going to be talking live, or he's going to put a statement, or what is it that he's trying to do here? So it's a minute and 16. What? That's May 18th. That's not a live link. That's posted on May 18th, Omer. Oh, okay, so you put on a live link. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's the live link. All right, thank you. Yeah, the issue with him is anything that, you know, he could speak and say something that the market just feel suspicious about or something, and then you get the market up significantly or down significantly, and you really don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where makes trading in this area here unpredictable. On YouTube, I just posted the live link for Powell Speak, so you could click on it and go see what he's saying. I'm usually not interested in what he's saying. I'm interested in what the price is doing. So no channel 2 here. We have channel number 1. We bounce right back off of it. Now a big deal. Let me tell you what's a big deal. If you close at 909, that's a big deal, because that would put a captain setup long on the 100 NT Renko. That's really a big deal. And that will set the stage for pullbacks to be buyable against that low. So we know what we will do if we get up there, and what I want to see here is channel number 2 establishing itself. Okay, let me take that channel, and I'll just wait for them to actually close before I jump in anywhere. The 50, the 40, the 30, and the 20 are all showing buying pressure here. Here we go. Close at 883 half. We're trading above the cloud. ES keeps hitting a distribution area between 23 25. Every time we get up there, they just tend to sell it off. So I'm assuming that we need to see some of that distribution show up on NQ in the form of a close at 83, which they just did, then a flush below 72, a rally back up that holds, then that would be a signal to go short. Here we go. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Let's go. Okay, so they're okay, so they're starting. Okay, I'll take that stop right here. All right, okay. So too much noise here. I'll just leave it alone. 2 trades right here, small stops. Yeah, they're not. Okay, so here we go. They keep testing this zone. I mean, that's just another area what I should be going short here again. 78.75. Here you go. Here you go. Just need a little bit more patience, man. Need to be a little bit more patient with these ranges sometimes. The shorts are in control. Yeah, here you go. Boom. Shorts are in control. They are in control. Yeah. Good job, Adam. Yeah, I was a little bit impatient with it. I took a little bit of profit on one, took a stop, took another one. Small stops. I'm trying to keep it small, but I mean, look at them. They came to the tick. To the tick. Look at that madness. To the tick. Look at that. Here we go. I'm gonna just reduce it to one contract and see if we can figure this market out. Wow. Look at that. That is just madness here. Here we go. Okay, they need to break that 8. Yeah. It's very noisy. Very noisy. Yeah, you got to take your profits quick on this thing. If I'll take a shot at it here, and I'll put my stop right there. Just one contract. And come on. It's just maybe there's a lot of noise in this market. I need to leave it alone. Gonna tighten it up a little bit here. Here we go. Thank you. Something. I mean, the shorts here are good. It just you probably have to start small and just kind of add in that range and keep your profile, your risk profile the same. Finally, we closed this thing. Finally. Good Lord. Trend. Okay, here we go. Trend is 833 half. That's the next target. 833 half. What did Powell say? I mean, I think, I don't know. Not really paying attention to him, to be honest with you. Whatever he said, didn't like. Yeah, well, me and you, Adam. Yeah, me and you. Me and you. A whole lot of chopping. But see, this is the area where you gotta think about this for a second. Is you keep hitting harmony zone number 1. So now harmony zone number 1 is 883 half by 893 half. Zone 2 is 908 by 918. Trying to be too tight. trying to be right here too tight with too much size or a little bit of size. Here we go. So a captain set up short right here will set the stage for a push lower, and you want to see 871. Let them break that level, then rally back up, and I'll look for a continuation short. ES is starting to captain set up short on the 30 NT Rinko. All right, here we go. So we got two captain setups. So we basically need to see 75, another break of 75. Okay. Okay. You want to see a break of 75 again. And 71. Here we go. See, that was forceful. That was forceful. That was forceful. So let's see the rally back up, and I'm gonna look for an entry point short again. ES is showing a whole lot better price structure here. $883. $83. Yeah. Okay. That's perky. $83, huh? Okay. That's a whole lot of noise. It's a whole lot of noise. Whole lot of noise. It's a meat grinder. Very tricky market, man. That's why I want to, I'm cutting my size from 3 to 1, and I'm just trying to scalp it and give myself a little bit of flexibility here, because that was a profitable trade. Just needed to hold through, 10, 15 points range here. Not worry about it. All right. So, guess what happened? The 200 and the 100 are out of sync again. That is not good for the shorts, and it's going to lend itself to counter trend rally to the upside. We're trading 908 will be Globex, and that will be a pivot point for price action. Okay, so two things got to happen here. The shorts need to reassert themselves below 870, which means that they have to break this right here and that harmony zone number 1 and go below 880, consolidate, then flush. That's the first thing that they got to do. If they fail to do that, then most likely we're going to go to 908. And then that will set the stage for a different reality. There's a captain setup on the 70 NT Rinko. I don't know if you saw that, Omer. Captain setup long. For whatever it's worth. Yeah, this market is gonna counter trend. They're most likely they're gonna run it up to 908 here. That's just the way the market is moving. It looks like they're going to try to flush a lot of the shorts out of this rotation. So let's see. Right now, it's an undecisive market. You got a 200 and 100 out of sync. Well, you had that captain setup on the 30 NT Rinko. The captain set up short that they are flushing. It's a tricky market. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So I mean the big trade is a flush below 64. If you flush below 64, you're breaking the captain setup long on the 70 NT Rinko. That would be a trap to the longs. You go to 908, you're setting the stage up for a 930 test. I think the market here is just like literally, if you look at the 50 or the 70 NT Rinko candles, I mean, it's literally a meat grinder. Meat grinder. I'm going to step away for just a moment. All right, all right, all right. I needed to see a break, and we got the break. All right. So you had that, the 200 and the 100 were out of sync, and then they got back in sync at the 858 level, and now we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. Okay. And guess what? We have that captain set up on the 70 NT Renko that failed. Hey, good morning, Khalid. How are you? It's 1037. Good morning. Good morning. All right. All right. I'm looking for shorts. I am looking for shorts. And this next rotation is about to hit here, which is the 33. So now we're seeing these rotations producing four. Yeah, that was a good one, man. I needed just to get short and stay short. Here comes the close at that target of 33 and a half. And it hit. All right, let's look for another rotation. $920 or $820. I think you're gonna get in the $820. You're gonna hit $805. $808, excuse me, is the next target. That's a high probability event. $808. $57. All right, let's see how far they want to take this, but I'm interested in looking at the 46 and the 56 as two short spots for me. It's another spot right here at 28. I'll give you 5 points. Yeah, well, hold on here. Because, I mean, a break above 37 will give me a captain setup on the 30 NT Renko. So I'm going to hold off here for a minute. Let's hold off for a minute. Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm concerned about. Because I mean, they're about to put a captain setup long on the 30 in Tirinko, which is at 838. There you go, and that happened quick, right? That happened quick. So we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. There is a bottoming behavior here that just happened at the 838 level. It just happened quick. 46. Ouch. All right, so that's channel number. I mean, you could call it still channel number. That's a channel number 2, actually. Here you go. Okay. All right. 36. If they close at 36, that would be a captain setup short. And I'll take a look at it. What is that level? Let me see here. Yep. Okay, so that didn't happen. All right, let's see how far they want to take this, because they have a captain set up on the 30 in Tirinko. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here, see that? Captain set up long at 837, and they're pushing against it. So you really have to at least, you know, break that level at 23. I mean, you could come back into that channel, and that will give us a little bit of stability on the short side. So they're coming back up to test harmony zone number 1. The target for this swing trade is 808 half. The reversal is 908 half. Okay, so we want to see how they're coming into the. They're coming into. Hold on one second. Harmony zone number 1, which is 858 half by 868 half. So what you want to see for the shorts is a high, a lower high, and the cloud shifting back short. That was a convincing captain setup down there, because I had a 46 and a 58 short. But once I saw the captain set up on the 30 in Tirinko, I was like, okay, well, I don't necessarily want to be short in the face of that. If we break 871, the market will be out of sync again. Will be out of sync. So it was in sync, nice and smooth in this rotation. The minute we flipped right here, and we saw this again earlier today. I don't know if I could show it to you. Let me see. Go back. Right here. Well, we saw that. Then we saw the flip back in. There's so much noise in that area. 71. Yeah, Frida. I mean, here goes 71. So the 200 and the 100 are out of harmony again. See how many times they did it? It makes the market hard to trade. Whenever you have the 100 into Rinko, reverse, then reverse back. Reverse, then reverse back. This last one, they gave us 2 candles in a row as a continuation trade, which is really good to see. But whenever they reverse and reverse back like that, it's a chop fest. So just be nimble in this environment. See, the impulse of a lot of us is to look for this to short into, be honest with you. And I think I need to be a little bit of careful with that idea. What will make me act is a lower high, I mean basically a reversal and another attempt at it, and then a lower high that trades under harmony zone number 1, and preferably, most likely, I would need the cloud to shift negative as well. Because this reversal was fairly convincing, and the captain setup on the 30 into Rinko is going to be a pivot point for, as long as it continues to hold, it's going to be a sore thumb in all the shorts. And as the market was moving along here, we're talking about, hey, listen, we need to be looking for the shorts. But the minute the market did this, it put us in a transitional area where we needed to take a step back from the short idea. And it's not over for the shorts either. I mean, they can take control back, fairly quickly if they do what we just discussed. At what point would I say the market is really shifting its personality? Where this is the early signs of it. If you trade between 70 and 80 in the next 10 minutes and you continue to make higher low, then the odds are that we're going to bust through harmony zone number 2 and then move to the 911 at that point. Okay? At what point would we say the shorts are coming back in? You break 843. All right. If this candle closes lower, we'll see a push to the middle of the range at 853. Yeah. Right now, we should be seeing a flush to that 50 to 55 zone. That will represent the shorts coming back in or attempting to come back in. A break above 73.75 will nullify the structure and put us in that zone that we talked about between 70 and 80, where the market will base for higher prices. So this move right here is critical to see how the market will conclude this one candle. I feel like the odds are with ES, the way it's making a lower high here, that you'll see a push toward that 55.50. But, you know, we'll see. Okay. Market is not agreeing. I mean, if they, yeah, here we go. I'll give it a shot if we close again at that 63.75. Just for a scalp. Yep. Come on, don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. 71. Here we go. Come on. They're going to be jerks. Come on, push, 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 push. It's like a pregnant woman here. Yeah, it sucks. No. Well, that's fine. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. ES, I mean, ES, if they flush right here to 03, I'll get my order. It's going to be it's a very small stop. Yeah, they're just a bunch of jerks right here. Come on. Look at this madness. All right, whatever. Stupid, man. Wow. Yeah, that stop was there for a reason. That stop was there for a reason. See how quickly that burst? I mean, I guess what's his name is talking, and he's just saying some stuff here that perked up the market a little bit. It was a good risk reward. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a rough environment, to be honest with you. But you know, whatever. As long as we keep our stops small, you know, manageable, and we're getting to read the market, then I'm fine with it. Not every day is gonna be on the plus side. All right, so let's see what we're doing here. Channel 1, channel 2. All right. Then the break is going to happen below 858. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, I was pretty okay with that trade. Mm-hmm. It's almost 11 o'clock right here. Yeah, I'm about to do the same thing. It's 11 o'clock, guys, so that just kind of brings us an end to my morning session. This is how we've done so far. We're down about 417. We started the day with plus 222. We had a couple of choppy transactions. Then this is basically flattening out itself. So this day is still young. I'm gonna definitely take a break and maybe wait for Powell to stop yakking, and then come back and take a second look at this market. That's it for me, guys. Happy Friday, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow. Tomorrow would be Monday, right? Okay. Yeah, Steven. We'll see you at 3 o'clock. You guys have a blessed day. Have a good one.